I'm kidding. Give me a second. Whoop whoop! Hey guys, I just want to do a follow-up. I actually spoke with these people at Toy Fair, and it brought back a lot of memories that my mom probably thinks I don't remember. So we're gonna go over those like quirky memories along with this fantastic book that I found. Kabooter Knomes. That's right, gnomes. The kind of gnomes that steal your socks, your jewelry, things that just go missing in the dryer, those kind of things. So yeah, let's get started. So when I came across this, I was at Toy Fair and my battery had died. My second battery had died, and then my camera was just like, it's over. And I was like, all right, be like that. So when I came across it, I was walking by, and I was just kind of a little curious, and they started pitching to me and talking to me what the book was actually about. So particularly for this book, what it does is that it allows parents to be a little bit more engaging with their kids, where they can basically have gnomes running around the house, and it has these adventures where the kids can, you know, sort of believe in those, kind of like how people think of, like, you know, Elf on the Shelf, that, you know, that kind of thing, but on a much deeper scale. So let me give you an example. Like, let me go over here. So here you start to kind of break down to the kids, like, what's going on, you know, who these gnomes are, what's really happening. You're like, oh, so they're just letting them know this is the journey you're going to be embarking on. Then you teach them here about fairies. And not everyone knows that not all fairies are good. Some of them are evil. Did you know that trolls are actually mean fairies? That's right. The dude under the bridge who won't let you pass, yeah, that's actually a fairy who's in a really bad mood. Just saying. But we have Jerry the fairy. I feel like some dude named Jerry is going to be like a little... But anyway, it starts to kind of tell the children like where they can learn to find the gnomes, mailboxes, birdhouses. You sort of kind of just get the feel of like what we can do, what you can do to catch a gnome, you know, what would attract them, you know, like perhaps things that have sweets in them. You know, because, you know, like fairies, gnomes, they all love like candy. Who doesn't? Because I love candy. Not that I'm a fairy. I wouldn't know. It kind of breaks down the stories. It tells you like their schedule, like what else is going on, you know. And it's what I really like the most about this is that the book really does make it very interactive for parents. Now, I'm not a parent. I don't plan on being one anytime soon. But for me as the kid, this brought a lot of good memories. So let me kind of go over a couple of things. I'm gonna put this book down for a second. So, my mom is the reason why I'm in acting. She's the ultimate and only reason why I truly love acting. Why I love getting up on a stage and I'm like, I'm gonna be another person. And it comes from a number of reasons why she was such an inspiration for me to go into the journey of entertainment. One of the things that she did was the creation of characters. My mom made magic seem real. It was very much alive in our house. So when I say that, let me tell you one particular story. So the neighborhood that I was growing up in wasn't exactly the safest neighborhood to go trick-or-treating in. So when I say trick-or-treating, I don't mean like Michael Myers and maybe it's just that one house you avoid, like you just avoided everyone. It was not the best neighborhood, but because I was too young to go trick-or-treating, what my mom did is that besides decorating the house like a haunted house, it was like a haunted apartment. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I could have started a Disney Channel. What she did was, each room, there was a different character. There was a different person. There was a different wig. Okay? This is very important because my mom, what the rules were is that I had to get my little bucket, still got my bucket, and I would go through the house, and I had to knock on each door. Bang, 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 bang. Twinkle, twinkle! Right, so I'm sitting there dressed up in my one little costume and I'm standing in front of our bathroom door, and then this is what would happen. Well, hello! What are you wearing? Are you a pumpkin? Oh my god, that is the greatest costume I've ever seen. Let me see what I have for you. Hold on one second. She'd get the candy and she'd like go all the way over and she'd drop it, you know, and then meanwhile she'd be like, okay, hurry off to the next door, and I'm all happy, like, oh my god, I'm going trick-or-treating. Like, I was excited. And I would get to the next door and she'd have like her Tina Turner wig on and she'd flip and she'd be like, and she'd start singing the songs and I knew she was Tina Turner, you know, and I was like, oh my god, you know. And what would happen is that I would go through every house, every door in the apartment in order to find her so I could go trick-or-treating, you know. And she made that for me very much alive when it came to Christmas. And although I knew for a long time the jig was up, sorry, Ma. I known for like a long time, because this is probably gonna bother her, maybe slightly. So here's the thing, for Christmas time, my mother made Santa so much alive. It wasn't just Christmas time, it was throughout the year, right? So here's what would happen, right? Let's say she didn't want me misbehaving, right? She'd be on the phone, go, hey, oh hey Chris, hey, how you doing? Yeah, no, oh, everything's been great. No, yeah, Chantal's been really well behaved. Yeah, she's been a good girl. Yeah, she wouldn't be doing anything to the albums when she's not supposed to because she is a good girl. That's right, Kris Kringle. Yeah, I know. I know she's so excited this year to meet you for December. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll tell her. Then I would hear this phone call and I would come around the corner like, you talking about me? I mean, like, did you tell him nice things? I mean, like, like, cause he knows I was good, right? And then of course my mom was sort of like maniacally laughing in her own head, like, of course I told him you were a good girl. Click, and I'm like, Chris, I swear to God I was good, Mr. Kringle. Like, cause I grew up with Miracle on 34th Street, so I straight up like knew his name. I was like, I know him, we're like bros. So my mom would do all of this, and this is throughout the year. So by the time Christmas comes, my mom had a very serious tradition. We didn't just make you know, cookies and then just have milk. We had the house decorated better than Macy's, and I wish I could say that I was over exaggerating, but I'm not. When I say there was garland hanging from the ceiling, the tree was decorated, the small table was decorated, the entertainment center was decorated, the bathrooms, the doors, everything was decorated, angels hanging from the ceilings, icicles, and every year, I am not joking, had a different theme and a different set of colors. My mom had enough Christmas decorations to put Macy's out of business, and she probably still could. So when it came to Christmas, what she would do is that she would have the house all completely decorated, and then she's like, do you think Santa would like something different this year? Do you want to give him like a cake? And you know, meanwhile, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm being creative. She's like, because I don't think the other kids are going to give him a cake. And this is how you notice that smooth transition, right? How she's trying to get me, like, give her a cake. So, like, she would do that, and we'd bake the cake, and, you know, we'd dedicate it for Santa, and then, or if we did cookies, or for one Christmas, I left out wine for my Santa, because I was like, he needs a drink after that long night. So, like, she made it so very interactive for me. It was a very big deal. And then on Christmas Eve itself, she would go to bed. I'd be in bed, right? And then I would hear this, that kind of thing, right? And I'm like, he's at the door. He's at the door. And then I would hear the infamous slip, 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 slip. Because my mom has a thing with dragging her feet. I know. No, Ma. Don't even turn or change the channel. This is my channel, I'm just saying. But do not change it. You drag your feet every time you're wearing slippers or whenever you don't feel like picking up your feet to walk. I know because I got it from you. So I'm only pointing it out because she gets mad whenever I do that. I'm like, where do you think I got this from? Slide, 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 slide. So I would hear her slippers sliding across the floor, like slip, 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 and then I would hear bang. Oh my God, Chris! Oh, you're here a little early. I'm sorry, I was taking a nap. How are you? What's up? Oh my God, yeah. Let me not be rude, just come on in. Now what I did not know is that while my mother is talking, she's putting on winter boots. And I'm not kidding, she had winter solid boots and she would just go, hold on, I think she's still up. I think I'll just, we need to be a little bit more quiet. And she would go, oh. She would really put on like a theatrical performance. I'm up against the door like, he's here. Like, So, so I'm freaking out and I'm like, oh my god, he's here. Like, I'm freaking out. And then I would hear the sound of snow boots and she would be stomping, boom, 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 stomping through the apartment, and I would freak out. And you know what used to be messed up? She used to always stop outside my door, and then she would stop and go, Santa, trust me, she's asleep because she's a good girl. And I'd be like, oh, dive. Like, I would straight up dive into the bed. And, but I knew Santa was not real since 1992. Oh, yes, Ma, I did know, but I didn't want to say anything. I think it was like 92, 91. I was like, oh, the jig is up. But I was like, but this is still kind of fun though. So for me, even though I knew that Santa wasn't real, the memories, the experience of it, the fact that my mom took the time to go through all this trouble. Like, you know, in my house, the Easter Bunny was real. We actually made the Easter Bunny cake. We took 2 cakes, we made him some ears, put some M&Ms on there. We're like, he's gonna be happy with this. This is a trade. He leaves me chocolate eggs. I leave him cake. Like this, we good. Like, my mom made magic real. Like, I was Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like straight up. Like, so when I saw Kabooter's Gnome and I realized what they were doing, I was like, this is incredible. You have gnomes here. That, you know, we have Willie, we have Daisy, Nellie. You start to learn about these gnomes. You start to realize, okay, where can I find one? It makes it interactive because as a parent, you can actually interact with your child and give them that magic. There are memories that I'm not going to be able to find anywhere else because of all the theatrics that my mom provides. You know, that's something that's gonna stay with me. I'm not a parent, but if I did become a parent, I guarantee I'd be doing the same kooky stuff. But my mom did it because, one, she was a stay-at-home mom, but when she did work, she still took the time to make magic real. And that's the beauty of Kabooter Knomes, and that's why I love this so much. And I was just like, you know, and this is my mom doing this of her own accord. She didn't do this because she saw it in the book. She didn't do anything else. She did this because it was just her imagination. So I do feel like for parents who want to, you know, make magic alive, you know, for their kids, have fun, you know, and promote their imagination, Kabooter Knomes is a great tool for that. You know, I had a very thriving, you know, imagination, just picturing anything and everything, and there's nothing I could not invent, okay? Imagination leads you down so many wonderful roads because that's how we improve as people. That's how we improve as a society, as the world, as the universe. That's how we improve in general, you know? Someone had the imagination that the phone no longer belonged on the wall and it belonged in our pocket. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these things promote imagination, and that's the most valuable thing. And I know it sounds cheesy, like, yes, a child's imagination, but the truth is, it taught you a lot. And I definitely think for those who are looking for that fun experience, you know, you're getting a map here, you're getting actual characters. You're learning about their environment, things that the gnomes learn at their school, and then, you know, things that they do in their daytime. And it's a beautiful book and it's a beautiful set. So I do want to encourage a lot of people to go just check it out. If you know anyone who's a parent and you're like, oh man, what could I get them? Give them something that's very interactive. Heck, I mean, even if you're an aunt and you're just stopping by, you know, you could be like, ooh, there are the gnomes. I left us some candy. You know, it makes it fun. And it's going to create memories. Irreplaceable memories is the best way to describe it. I do it with my niece, Written Ralph. Like, I do that with, you know, with his daughter, where she thinks I'm a fairy. She thinks I am 400 years old. Look good for my age, right? But I know when she gets older, one day she's gonna be like, wait a minute, so you're not really a fairy? And she's gonna remember all the funny stories, all the quirky things I'm gonna do, because I tell her I have fairy dust, I disappear in like smoke, I have a magic wand, I got the whole thing set up. But yes, so definitely check out Kabooter Knomes, and that was just something I personally wanted to share with you guys, because when I saw it, it really did remind me of all the crazy things that my mom did, and I was like, there goes the quirky. And there's a good reason to be quirky, because we invent cool things. I'm just saying, people with imaginations lead the rest of the world. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to click that button down there to subscribe, like, share. Tell me what your fun experiences are in regards to like what your parents may have did, you know, or if your parents were just as crazy as my mom, who's like, hello, did you say trick or treat? You know, like, just let me know. And mom, yes, this is exactly why I do weird things like cosplay, dress up like I'm starring in my own anime, dye my hair different colors, wear different wigs. Like, I mean, like, you look at me like you didn't know it was coming. Like, but yeah, thank you so much. Be sure to click that button again there to subscribe. Whoop, whoop.